Liam Parker never considered himself unlucky. Ordinary, maybe predictable, but not unlucky. 37 years old, data analyst, married, 2 kids, suburban house with a squeaky gate and a lawn he never quite finished mowing. A life that ran on calendars, alarms, and grocery lists. That's why the envelope felt wrong. It was waiting on his kitchen counter when he got home from work. No stamp, no return address, just his name, handwritten. Liam stood there longer than he should have, staring at it like it might move. His wife, Emma, was upstairs bathing the kids. The house smelled like soap and spaghetti sauce. Normal. Safe. He opened the envelope. Inside was a single sheet of paper. 1 sentence. You shouldn't have come back. Liam frowned. Come back from where? He turned the paper over. Nothing else. No signature. No clue. Emma called from upstairs. Did the mail come? Yeah, Liam said, folding the note and slipping it into his pocket. Just bills. He told himself it was a prank. A wrong house. A mistake. But the sentence followed him that night. You shouldn't have come back. From what? He barely slept. The next morning, something else happened. His phone unlocked itself. Liam was standing in line at a cafe, one hand holding his coffee, the other scrolling through emails. Then his screen flashed. Unlocked. Opened. A folder appeared. He had never seen it before. It was labeled LP Archive. Before he could close it, a single video file autoplayed. The footage showed a hospital hallway. White walls. Fluorescent lights. Security cameras. Then himself. Liam watched himself walking down the hall, thinner, paler, wearing clothes he didn't own. His heart pounded. The timestamp read, 8 years ago. But Liam had no memory of being in a hospital 8 years ago. The video cut. His phone locked again. A nurse called his name at the cafe counter. Liam? He took his coffee with shaking hands. That night, he searched his old cloud backups. He found something else. A deleted folder, still recoverable. Inside, photos, hospital wristbands, medical forms, consent documents, his name, his signature, dates from 8 years ago. He stared at the screen. He had no memory of any of it. And that's when the messages started. The first message arrived at 2:17 a.m. Unknown number. You're noticing things again. Liam sat upright in bed, heart racing. He typed, "Who is this?" No reply. The next morning, Emma mentioned something strange. You okay? She asked while pouring cereal. You seemed tense last night. I'm fine, Liam said. Why? You kept asking if the doors were locked. Liam frowned. I don't remember that. She laughed lightly. You were half asleep. But he wasn't sure. At work, his co-worker Marcus made an odd comment. You back on schedule? Marcus asked, what schedule? Marcus hesitated. Never mind. Liam watched him carefully. What were you going to say? Marcus waved it off. Forget it. But Liam couldn't. That afternoon, another message arrived. You were stable for 7 years. Something changed. Liam replied instantly. Change how? 3 dots appeared, then vanished. Then you came back. Came back from where? That night, Liam checked his passport. There was an entry stamp from a country he had never visited. 8 years ago. Same year as the hospital records. Same year as the video. His hands trembled. He confronted Emma. Have I ever been sick? He asked. She froze. Of course not, she said too quickly. Why would you ask that? Because I found hospital records with my name on them. Silence filled the kitchen. Emma set down the dish she was holding. You promised you wouldn't look, she said quietly. Liam felt cold spread through his chest. Promise who? He asked. Emma's eyes filled with tears. You don't remember, do you? Remember what? She whispered. You begged us not to let you remember. Liam backed away. What are you talking about? She shook her head. They said if you remembered too early, it could destroy everything. Who is they? Emma looked at the door, then at the windows, then at him. I can't say it out loud, she whispered. You taught me not to. That night, Liam received another message. She wasn't supposed to tell you. Liam typed back, Tell me what? The reply came instantly, that you're not supposed to know who you were. Liam stopped sleeping. Every time he closed his eyes, he saw flashes, places, faces, voices, but none of them stayed long enough to make sense. The next morning, he found something in his glove compartment, a burner phone. He didn't remember buying it. He turned it on. No contacts, no apps, only one saved note. If you're reading this, it's already happening again. Below it, do not confront them directly. Do not tell Emma what you discover. Do not trust the timeline. Liam's hand shook. Who wrote this? He checked the phone's gallery. One video. He pressed play. The screen showed him sitting in a dark room, eyes hollow, voice low. I don't have much time, his past self said. They're watching everything now. Liam whispered. Who are they? The video continued. You made a choice, his past self said. A necessary one. But you weren't supposed to survive it. What choice? Liam asked aloud. You crossed a line no one else would, the video said. And now the system is protecting itself by protecting you from yourself. The video cut. Liam felt sick. That afternoon, he followed an address saved in the burner phone. It led him to a storage facility on the outskirts of town. He rented a unit under his name. Inside was a single lock cabinet. He forced it open. Inside were hard drives, documents, medical reports, psychological evaluations, and one thick folder labeled Event Classification, Severity Red. Liam opened it. Inside was a report describing a failure, a cascading system collapse affecting power grids, hospitals, traffic networks, emergency response systems. Dozens injured, several dead. The official cause, software malfunction. The classified cause, manual override. Authorized by Liam Parker. His breath caught. He read further. He had been part of a private infrastructure oversight group, a hidden network that monitored global systems for catastrophic risk. Not government, not corporate, something else. The report described a scenario where a massive system failure was inevitable unless one person made a decision no one else would agree to. A decision that would sacrifice thousands to save millions. And that person had been him. He closed the folder. His phone vibrated. Unknown number. You weren't supposed to remember that part. Liam typed, I killed people. The reply came instantly. You saved more. The truth came in pieces. Liam hadn't just been part of the system. He had been its trigger. Certain people, rare ones, were capable of making decisions under extreme uncertainty without freezing, without hesitation, without moral paralysis. People like him. The system identified them, monitored them, prepared them, and when the moment came, activated them. But the mind couldn't survive knowing what it had done. So they erased it. Not completely. Just enough. A control forgetting. Memory suppression. Behavioral recalibration. Emotional smoothing. Stability. That's why he had been calm. Predictable. Normal. Because anything else might wake the part of him that made impossible choices. Liam confronted the unknown number. Why am I remembering now? The reply took longer this time. Because the system is failing again. What does that mean? Another collapse is coming. Liam's stomach dropped. And you want me to stop it? 3 dots appeared, then disappeared. Then, we don't want you to. Liam frowned. Then why wake me up? Another pause. Because you already did. His phone buzzed again. A location. A time. Tomorrow. 2 a.m. Liam didn't tell Emma. He didn't tell anyone. At 2 a.m., he drove to the location, an abandoned industrial building near the river. Inside, he found a single room lit by cold blue screens. 5 people sat around a table. 3 men, 2 women, all watching him. One of them spoke. You're early, she said. Who are you? Liam asked. We're the containment layer, she replied. We exist because of you. Liam clenched his fists. You erased my memory. Yes, she said, and we would do it again. Why? Because when you remember, you don't hesitate. And that's bad. She leaned forward. No, that's catastrophic. Another man spoke. You think you're stopping disasters, he said, but you're not preventing them. Liam frowned. Then what am I doing? You're choosing who suffers first, the man said, so the system can survive. Liam shook his head. That's not what I wanted. No, the woman said, but it's what you're best at. She slid a tablet across the table. A live dashboard. Metrics, global systems, pressure indicators, failure probabilities. One metric was flashing red. Event probability, 94%. What happens if it hits 100? Liam asked. She met his eyes. Millions die. Liam swallowed. And you want me to choose? No, she said. We want you not to. Then why show me? She hesitated. Because you already are. Liam left the building shaking. He drove home in silence. Emma was asleep on the couch when he arrived. The TV glowed softly. He watched her breathe. He thought about his kids. He thought about the people he had never met. The people who had suffered because of him. The people who were alive because of him. His phone buzzed again. You're destabilizing. Liam typed back, Good. The reply came fast. This isn't a game. No, Liam replied. It's a trap. He realized something. The system didn't fear his instability. It feared his refusal. It needed him to believe there was no other way. It needed him to choose between bad and worse. It needed him to think sacrifice was inevitable. Liam went back to the storage unit. He loaded every file, every report, every video. He uploaded everything to public servers, to journalists, to whistleblower networks, to places the system couldn't erase fast enough. His phone exploded with messages. Stop. You don't understand what you're doing. You're endangering everything. Liam typed one response. Good. The world didn't collapse. Not immediately. But something else did. The system lost its secrecy, its leverage, its ability to operate in silence. Governments denied it. Corporations disavowed it. People demanded answers. And for the first time, the system had to explain itself. Publicly, the dashboards went dark. The messages stopped. No more unknown numbers. No more warnings. No more containment. Weeks later, Liam sat in his backyard watching his kids play. Emma joined him. You're different, she said softly. How? You're not calm anymore, she said. But you're real. Liam nodded. I think calm is a lie. His phone vibrated. For the first time in weeks. One message. You broke the cycle. Liam didn't reply. He deleted the message. Because for the first time in 8 years, no one was watching. And nothing was asking him to choose who deserved to suffer. And that was the most dangerous freedom of all.